Hi guys, I'm Lenoshka. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are here for the part 3 of the Poder Chronicles with Nolan Mascarenas, and we're at this beautiful property of Hilton Goa Resort at Kandolim. So let Nolan take over and tell us what this episode is all about.
Wow, thank you so much, Anoshka. Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. I'm so glad you could come all the way from the south, all the way up north. It's quite
so worth it.
Thank you so much. And also for 3 for 3, we've had 3 versions of the Poder Chronicles, and I have had Lenoshka be gracious enough to come for all 3. So it's a 3-on-3 record. So thank you, man. Thank you very, very much for that. If you guys already don't know much about the Poder Chronicles, it's a very simple format. This is our give back to basically, bring up the standard of the baking scene in Goa. It's something that's been gifted to us, and it's kind of just losing its essence as the world progresses. The things haven't been the best in terms of their infrastructure and their output and support. So what basically started off was really, how do we make bread cool again? How do we make our bread cool again? I'm not taking anything away from any other bread format, being the sourdough or the ciabatta or the focaccia. Everyone knows those breads. We inherently are bread eaters in our state, and rice as well. So it's just something to go back and give back to. That's the ethos of what this is about. The Poder Chronicles, and a fun way to basically take it across different locations, as you know. So this is location number 3, and we have an entire rolling calendar coming up in 2021, so there's a lot more eating to happen.
And there's a lovely menu for today, and I can't wait to show you, so let's go and check it out.
Definitely, yeah, come on right through. We're inside now. We're at Dos, the lovely setup of Dos, the way it is supposed to be. Let's start off with some of the creations which we have co-created together, Chef Ashley and I. This is something called the Pho Poi. It's a vegetarian item. There is actually a contest running, which I will talk about right now. Chef Ashley has challenged anyone to basically mention the meat in this bread. Okay, it is a vegetarian bread, but there's meat attached to it. We've managed to work on texture. So it's for all, it says meat for non-meat lovers, and we've done it in a very, very interesting format, which is something very close to my heart. I don't know if you knew about prawn toasties and gold coins. We used to call them gold coins. This really very scrumptious prawn baked pieces of bread where you just eat and just like melt in your mouth. This is on our humble poi. Moving forward, this is another one which is something very close to my heart. It's got a story attached to it. This is a tribute to Chef Goa's, it's one of Goa's most legendary chefs who is alive today. Very, very dear friend of the family as well. Our association goes way, way back. It's Chef Urbano Rego. This is basically Urbano Cho Undo. So this is meant for him as a tribute, and it has his famous prawn coriander recipe in this. The format is interesting because it's a bunny chow. It's on my trips and my travels to South Africa. It's a street food format. So what we've done is we've taken the undo and we've kind of wrapped it out, taken everything out, and just put his famous prawn coriander recipe in it. So that's for you guys to sample and try out. Here at Dos, Mumbai to Goa, another project, nostalgic project, very, very close to my heart. As you can see, it's a bread pakoda over here. This is made with the Katre Chipoi, not your normal pav, which Mumbai cars are used to. Coming from Mumbai, it feels great because at the end of it all, it says Mumbai to Goa, like the movie. But this was staple food I grew up on, and I was eating when I was working between like a very, very stressful corporate job. So we would just quickly run down, have this really, really hot off the street. This is a vegetarian preparation, just like the ones you get in Mumbai. And it has a local amaranth leaves, that's a tamdi bhaji, with a little bit of sprout, mogagati sprouts, and it's got a lovely chutney glaze to it inside. Last but not least, just hold on to that napkin just yet. We have the sandwich. This is called the Sanduíche Porto. The Sanduíche Porto is, I might have got the pronunciation wrong. It's Portuguese for sandwich. And this is your amazing soft, like blanket like pav, with a little bit of cashew butter and cream attached to it with a cinnamon dust. So yeah, that's what we have so far today, and I hope you guys can come on over to those and sample it out for all of us and tell me what you think.
Hi, I'm Echa Garino. I'm the marketing manager here at Hilton Goa Resort. It's been a privilege hosting this event, prepping up to it, and finally seeing it come to life. So Nolan and me go way back to my previous marketing days and my previous properties, and it is indeed an honor to have him finally collaborate, at a resort I work at, and bring this entire event to life here. The Puder Chronicles, as all of us have been hearing and looking forward to it, is an ode to our humble Goan baker. So we are glad here at Hilton Goa Resort to have this opportunity to give back to our local community, that is our Puder. And our brilliant team here of chefs and F&B, our mixologist and executive chef, pastry chef, they've come together and curated this brilliant event along with Nolan. And of course our general manager and our support team has been leading the entire and putting it all together. So I hope you all have had a great experience, and we look forward to seeing you over at those, because now the menu will be available at those for sale. Thank
Good evening, my name is Asita. I am the head mixologist at Hilton Goa Resort. And today's drink special, we had Vilambi margarita or Amixzade margarita, which has a Goan fruit which comes from the star fruit family, which was paired very well with Undoetso Porto. Parache Kalin, the watermelon is coming from Para region of Goa, and we had a beautiful melange of rose essence with it, along with some black salt, and it was paired with vodka and also Sandoeche Porto. Thank you.
Hi, good evening. My name is Ashley. I'm the executive chef of Goa Resort, and we are at the Puder Chronicles, and I'm truly pleased with this event where I and Nolan Mexican is coordinated, and we are in partnership in building this so-called Puder Chronicles. All this started when Nolan wanted to do this at lockdown, wanted to help the local Puder and to repair their wear and tear of the bakeries. So the first one was at Antares, the second was at Jamming Road, and the third 3.0 is at Hilton Goa Resort. I was so excited doing this project because a lot of things, brainstorming of ingredients, the local breads that Goa has, and I just discovered that Goa has more than 10 breads, and it was something new to me. So we brainstorm a lot of dishes, what will go, how it will go, what to put in which bread, does it, the combination goes together. There was a lot of sleepless nights that we had, and head over to those are Charming Coffee Lounge, wherein we are doing this Puder Chronicles, and the menu is hitting from tonight. So we are doing a lot of ingredients based upon pho koi, that is one of our vegan meat. So we are using the local. So we did the Urbano Chundo thanks to the legend chef Urbano Rebus, the signature recipe, the coriander prawn, which is quite popular in Goa. So we did a replica of that and just did a bunny chow out of that, and it is yum. You should definitely come and taste this at the Goa Resort. My personal other favorite is the Sandoeche Porto, that's our dessert. So it's a local pav. We had dried it, we soaked it in a cinnamon and orange flavored milk overnight for 24 hours. Then it's deep fried, coated with cinnamon sugar and cashmere butter, and production made out of red wine. So it is topped with that, and it is to one should definitely have this at the Goa Resort. It's a popular breakfast dish that we want to promote after the Puder Chronicles at the Goa Resort. There's one more which is my personal favorite is so we have something called as Mumbai to Goa. Now why Mumbai to Goa? Because I was born and brought up in Mumbai. I love my vada pav to the core, and it is like a meal. I am yet to find in Goa proper vada pav. So we took the roots from Mumbai. In Katre Pav, we used the tamdi bhaji, we add sprouts to it, cheese to it, and also the grated coconut. And we turned it into a pakoda, and we then pipe a lot of salty chutney, that is tamarind sauce and green chutney. And it is very local taste. yum. And all I have to say is head to Hilton Goa Resort. It is easy on pocket, not that regular 5-star hotel wherein you find most of the things very expensive. It is easy on pocket with coffee and one sandwich. It can easily fit into 550 rupees. So it's a complete value for money, and we want the local people from Goa to visit our hotel through and through and be here in our and we welcome every guest from Goa to Goa. Yes.
I also met a friend that I wanted to meet for so long, and
Finally.
that's Kevin, Wander with Kevin, and the food was Howlick Panda. So finally we meet, and let's hear what Kevin has to say about the Puder Chronicles.
Hey guys, this is Kevin, and this is the first Puder Chronicles that I am attending out of the 3, and I really loved everything, the way it was done from start to end, and the place, the food, and the innovation that was there in this is simply amazing. So one day Nolan got in touch with me and he's like, "Hi Kevin," and you know that we never met. The first time we planned to catch up, and he told me about this thing and he told me about this idea, which is really a fantastic idea. And I'm so glad I came here. I'm really enjoying it, and I got to meet Linushka for the first time, which does mean a lot.
Besides Kevin, I also met some other people from the community, Ankita and Vandita, and let's see what they have to say about the Puder Chronicles.
Guys, so this was my first Puder Chronicles, and I'm glad to meet Nolan, Linushka and Ankita for the very first time over here, and it was a lovely evening, a perfect sundowner I will say, and the drinks and everything, the pav, Goan bread was curated so well. I just loved it. Thank you.
How is it for you, Ankita?
Okay, so I did not know there were so many varieties of breads, and I think after coming here, I came to know that there's so much you can do with the Goan bread. So that was really amazing, and yeah, I liked it. Like especially the sundowner at this property, it's beautiful, and I think everyone should visit it once for sure.
Hi guys, I truly enjoy this Puder Chronicles. There's something to keep the legacy of Goan bread alive. I like the entire setup, so well organized. The team was absolutely nice and really truly amazing, and I really enjoyed it. It's all possible.
Yep, I agree with my wife.
I really like it.
Very, very good.
So that is a wrap for the Puder Chronicles Chapter 3. Let's see what Nolan has up his sleeve the next time. I really enjoyed Urbanato Undo the best, and the dessert was phenomenal. So I'll catch you guys soon. Bye. See you.